Good morning, everyone. It's Terry DWAYNE ASHFORD. We're coming in this morning on March 6th. It's Saturday morning, and we're saying hello out there. Hello out there. We don't have a whole lot to say. We had a very eventful night last night, and we're coming in on this Saturday morning, sunny Saturday morning, just saying hello to you and to talk about the little nothings of life. When I say the little nothings of life, just nothing. It ain't nothing urgent. It just is what they call it is, and that is what we're going to talk about today for just a few minutes, and then we're going to rock and roll on through the day. Today is beautiful outside. The sun is shining right down on your face. In some places, it's even beaming and burning little spots there. But we're going to rock and roll about today. We're going to keep it on moving for you. I'm Terry DWAYNE ASHFORD for StreetNOW News. All for you. Terry DWAYNE ASHFORD here as we're schooling you. When we're talking about schooling, we're talking about your desires, when you want to be. How do you become? What are the methods and the processes and the things that you go through in your own brain to become, to be what it is that you want to be, to be what you thought you should be? What is it that you're willing to do? What is the source and the motive behind that desire? You're getting your talk this morning from StreetNOW News. Terry DWAYNE ASHFORD. When you want to be, how do you become it? That's what we're asking you. We're asking these questions because we observe what we see. In the face of all this diversity, beautiful diversity that we came to see, we see it. What do you do to become what it is you think you want to be? What type of ploys do you go about? What goes on in your brain when you want to be something and you ain't there yet? Huh? What do you do? Who are you willing to wage? What are you willing to go about? What type of actions are you willing to do? Are you willing to go about crime to get it? Or to get to be what it is you want to be? Knowing you ain't there yet, knowing you have every means to get there in a legitimate way? What do you do to get there? I want to be all this and I want to be all of that. I want that one moment in time, as Whitney Houston has spoken so eloquently to us in song. I want that one moment in time when I'm one day more than what I thought I could be. What do you do to get there? Let us talk about you. And you talk about yourself. You do it in your own brains. What do you do to get there? You know you ain't there. You know you got every opportunity everybody out there has. And you want to be or become. And with all that wanting to be and become, you even have your envies and your jealousies, and you see and you watch and you like and you desire. You want that person to be on your team and all this and all that. All these things going on about you wanting to be something that you're not yet. What are you going to do to get there? We're not going to talk. We're not going to talk very long on that. What we're going to talk on is, what is it that you do when you want something and you ain't got it? Do you steal it? Do you take it? Do you bother people who have it? What is it that you do when you want a person? They ain't even show no interest in wanting you back. What do? How much of that is supposed to be done? How much is that within those actions are within your own power? What do? I'm not trying to preach to you, nothing like that. I'm just asking you some little simple little questions. I'm sure you've already figured them out in your brain, whether you've told anybody about it or not. You've already figured out when you targeted what you want, when you targeted what you're going to be, when you targeted who you want to make love to, and when you've targeted who you want to love. You've already figured it all out. You just have it all secret. What is it that you are willing to do when you're going out there trying to be what in the heck you thought you should be? Seeing that you ain't even there yet, what do? I've heard that some people even willing to go out there and sabotage people. Some people willing to go out there and destroy people's lives. Some people, I've heard it now. I've just heard this. Some people even willing to go out there and kill to become them. What are you willing to do? That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about you. By that same token, what are you willing to do to defend who you are? When somebody want to be you, when somebody want to be like you, when somebody want to become you, what are you willing to do to defend who you are? From Terry DWAYNE ASHFORD, I'm in the car. See that guy? StreetNOW News. We're having this discussion, this talk, this morning, March 6, 2021, Saturday morning, a beautiful Saturday morning after a very eventful night at the Tacoma Park tennis courts. I'm Terry DWAYNE ASHFORD. I'm that old person that they call the Jick, a journalist-in-chief, broadcaster. I'm him in the car seat. That guy. We're going to direct you today to our tweet station. Yeah, our wonderful tweet station by DatgeeTV for StreetNOW News. Developed, patent, registered, trademark to Terry DWAYNE ASHFORD. Goes by no other name other than that. Yeah, let's not get it confused. He goes by no other name other than that. Show don't. Terry DWAYNE ASHFORD is the name of the patent owner of StreetNOW News tweets station. That particular tweet station is provided with some information that sometimes want to be censored by other medium organizations like Facebook and Twitter and all those. Everybody have their ways and their opportunities to block certain information that they don't want out there. Well, what if everybody have the right to put information out there? What if their information doesn't agree with yours? Do you have the right to block it? No, you really don't. You really don't. That's called censorship. But some seem to think that they can do it anyway. The tweet station, developed by StreetNOW News, Terry DWAYNE ASHFORD, patent registered, trademarked, and with information inside of it that is copywritten. Yep, have all of it. Developed by Terry DWAYNE ASHFORD, it alleviated that. See, the operations of StreetNOW News doesn't cease because of a Facebook account, or because of a Twitter account, or because of any account other than some account that's been managed within the operations of StreetNOW News itself. So this morning, we are focusing on our tweet station. And already it's 9:31 a.m. and we have wonderful tweets like subjects for discussion already up there for you to discuss. News articles written by the JIT journalist-in-chief Terry DWAYNE ASHFORD himself written, and that is also the voice that you're hearing right now. So you have the JIT journalist-in-chief, who's the writer, the news broadcast writer, who's delivering this broadcast, the voice, the talent, the producer, and the director. Along with everything else that's going along here, we have a new backstage here. We thank our backstage artists so much. Right now you're listening to Rafael Krux, who's delivering for us a new horizon. This particular beat has meaning. Yeah, it's meaning because we started a new year with a new administration. That new administration brought about a new StreetNOW News. That new StreetNOW News brought about a new backstage. And that new backstage with the new song brought about a new horizon. And that brought us Rafael Krux. Rafael Krux came on the day that Rafael Nadal lost at the Australian Open. Yep, it's when Rafael Krux was added to the lineup of StreetNOW News. Hey, look, I'm Terry DWAYNE ASHFORD. Click the link within the narrative of this broadcast so that you can go directly to the tweet station for today. We're going to go ahead and give you a quick summary of what you can see when you go to the tweet station. We do want you to go there by clicking on the link within the narrative. That particular URL is www.DatgeeTV.wordpress.com. That G is spelled differently though, spelled DatgeeTV.wordpress.com. And that's how you get there, or you can click the link within the narrative. Seven tweet station comments that's already there started early this morning. It started with the Tacoma Park incident where there was a frame that was aimed, we believe, at setting up an alibi for harassment of the StreetNOW News journalist. Well, we sniped that, and that has been squashed. You can get that as tweet number 1. You also have another simple tweet here saying, Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. I can't believe you brought all of that around my life. That is tweet number 2. Tweet number 3 is a rude awakening. Rude awakening for our lives, for the lives of a lot of people. It's a rude awakening. We're not even going to mention what it's about, but you should love all people. You should love all people. Actually, probably the same, but then again, we know that people don't. And it's okay that you don't, but you should. You're listening right now to StreetNOW News. We're going to move on to really quickly into the last 3 tweets on our tweet station today that you can get a chance to see. We talk about the Indacarseat DatGuY matches. What is a match for Indacarseat DatGuY Terry DWAYNE ASHFORD? We talk about that in tweet number 3. And tweet number 5, we talk about starting the day, March 6th, with those who want somebody. That person hasn't even showed an interest in them back. And then not only do you want somebody who don't want you back, you're also being very aggressive about that desire and trying to get them. And then you want to even cause a fight. I'm going to tell you that nobody who want to fight Terry DWAYNE ASHFORD can have him, period. That's how that works. And the third and the last one that we talked about today is we want you to make sure that you pick somebody to want who's going to want you back. On that note, I'm Terry DWAYNE ASHFORD, StreetNOW News, all for you. Now news with Indacarseat DatGuY Terry DWAYNE ASHFORD.